I was just like, nah, that ain't right. Sometimes you get started and you gotta start over, and that's okay, you know? Just had that instinct. You got little flowers, you go, wee. You ever know, like, I don't know if anyone else gets that feeling, but when you look at something and you're like, this isn't settling right on my eyes. It's almost like it's heavy and it's a puzzle you gotta solve and try and fix it. Like this mouth. That was a big struggle that I had of trying to get the right mouth on this guy. So I was like, okay, I want it open because it's so much more expressive, and he's like, I'm so happy to be here. But boy howdy, that was not going as I wanted. This looks like, is it an Akarok or something? But something I was like, oh no. Undo that. And so I finally just got a reference out. I was like, okay, maybe I can learn from staring at real nature. I try, like, I'm not afraid of references. Overall, I know they're a good idea, but I kind of pride myself in, like, I can kind of get a good idea without one. But nah. I just had to surrender. And it helped me a little bit, you know, start getting a little mouth there. Having that little dent was like, okay, maybe we're making progress. And really enjoying that. And then it really started getting serious with his little eyeballs. Just kind of started coming together. Look at him go. Wah. Ah. Yeah, and then it was right there. When I made that little erase, I'm like, wait a minute. Hold up. Do I actually want him to have an open mouth? And I realized, oh, he kind of has a cute little cheeky smile. If I just, like, converted that so I give him a little lip. And boom, it's like, oh, maybe he's not all as enthusiastic. He's more of a calmer fellow. Oh yeah, his name's Wilson. Just by the way, he's a good boy. Although I guess I'll say that in the title. Yeah, and practicing with the little eyeballs. Had a lot of, you know, just I was trying to use all the colors that I was given up there. So I do not color theory at all. I don't understand it. I understand like little tiny gist of it, but when I'm choosing colors for things, it gets a little wild. So I use this program on the computer. It's a website, but it's Adobe Color. It's free and easy, and it's a little color wheel, and you can start with a color idea, or you can just totally mess with the wheel and find colors that work together. And yeah, that's how I found his little color palette. I allowed myself white and black, obviously. And at some point, I think I did cheat and use a different yellow. But I was like, I don't care. I want to go this direction. But it was a really great starting point. I'm very happy with. And goodness, I let that tan go on the lips for far too long. And eventually I was like, okay, this isn't working. And I got rid of it. Go. There you go. All fixed. Well, good boy. Messing with the nose because it looks so empty. And I kind of wish I'd tried one more time with the nose. It's a little crooked, but that's just part of his character. He probably got punched when he was in elementary school. And he's like, it's fine. That's what I think a lot of my art pieces are like, it's fine. It's good enough. We're good. Let's move on. And I had a lot of fun drawing little petals. I don't know why. I think maybe it was all the yellow. Just made me think that. Part of me when I got my original color palette, I was thinking like candy corn. But it's not fall, and candy corn kind of sucks. So, nah, I'm good. Like, candy corn's fine. But if you're gonna eat sugar, you should eat like tastier sugar, you know? I think so anyway. Not to each their own. We all got our little nostalgic things. Like maybe that brings you back to your childhood in a good way. And so eat some candy corn. Like eat a single piece. That is the fine amount. It's like, okay, you got the original flavor. But that's all you need. No one needs more. In my professional opinion anyway. Who am I to tell you? I'm just here to draw Lil Wilson. Here he goes. Into existence. But yeah, I really like seeing the progress he's made throughout, like, you know, just how he started. And I just kind of kept at it. You know, yes, I did delete the first rendition, but I think I've been giving myself more time to wrestle with art pieces instead of just abandoning them. right away. Like I didn't, yeah, like I said, I really didn't have a plan for him. Oh yeah, I lost some footage. So yeah, that's what happened there. Sorry, it's gone. But anywho, carrying on. Yeah, I didn't know what I was gonna do with him. I'm basically watching, I edited the footage and then I'm playing it now on the computer and I'm doing a voiceover as I'm watching it again. And you know, I don't know if it's working, but I wanted to try it, and I think I'm gonna keep on trying different things. It's just like this art piece. I have a vague idea of where I'm going, and I'm kind of just breezing with the punches. I'm really trying to give you a good effort. Like I do want to care and deliver a good product, as you might say, to people who want to watch this kind of stuff. But it's definitely a learning curve, a steep one at that. I was wrestling with drivers on Reaper for far too long, but I think it'll deliver. I think it'll sound just fine, but I'm always down for tips. But yeah, oh goodness, I'm like bouncing all over ideas as far as like words, but I just really wanted to say about how much, yeah, the weight on the eyes. I don't know, maybe to compare it is like if you're going, when you go into a room and it's all messy, there's like laundry and cans everywhere or whatever, and then if you were to leave and come back and it's suddenly just clean, it's almost like a weight's been lifted off your eyes, like, oh, that's so much more refreshing to look at. And I feel like that's what I do with art. Like when I'm working in the process, like there's something off. And sometimes I'll take turns, like I bounce back and forth of like, okay, I don't know where to go with the head. I'm gonna render the flowers a little bit more. And then with this thing, like there are these lines, like I didn't know how to outline the flower petals well. And so I'm like, well, I know I want a line here because there's like a little natural point from his head. And I just kind of added on and it just turned into a thing that I really enjoy. I'm a big fan. I think what I want to bring in this video is just showing how messy, hence the title, my dirty little process, which just sounds really weird, but it just came to my mind and I'm going with, Andy's? Oh my gosh. Oh no, I'm blanking on his name. Well, Andy Samberg. But Jake Peralta, you know, I've heard the quote other times, but he's, yeah, first thought, best thought. And that's not always true at all. But I really like the title, My Dirty Little Process for Drawing Wilson. So I'm gonna stick with it. Yeah. Yeah, I just want him to get a little spot color. Now he's got little blue eyes. And I was like, kind of wanted to change the outline of that. And I tried blue, and then I'm gonna try green. Whoa. Because I guess it kind of matches being a flower. And then this is where I fell in love with Wilson even more, which is like, oh my gosh, he has like actual eye pupils. And this is adorable. Oh, yeah, okay, my, not my proudest layer organization art piece ever. Like, I deleted a lot of footage of me trying to figure out which paint was on which layer and trying to color on the right one, and then at some point I just gave up. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna make tons more layers and deal with it. But yeah, here he is. And just give him a little more darkness and you're gonna see there. Look, here's the process. Whoa, wait, oh, it's about to come up, I think. Where is it? It's gonna come up. I thought it was sooner. It'll be here. But yeah, thanks for watching. There's the first, and there's that, and there's that, and then he turns into that. Ta-da! Oh wait, oh, I guess I can keep the audio going as long as I need to. That's convenient. This was a wonderful journey. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if this is something you like. Thank you for the people who voted in the poll and said that they would actually watch me draw for 2 hours, warts and all. Like, wow, people actually voted on it. I'm really touched. So maybe I'll do that someday. I guess that's what live streaming is for, huh? So that could be fun. Don't be awesome as you do. Bye.